Well, hello again. It is I, the Bearded Beerman, with a special guest. We've got Aaron. Welcome.
Thanks, man. Good to be here.
Excellent. We've got 3 new beers with a possibility of some other beers to show up. We'll see. So, but we are going to start off with the 4th in the Altamont Beer Works pack, the Captain Crush Double IPA. So this was a 4-pack of 4 cereals. So you had Lucky Charms, Honey Bunches of Oats, this one. I don't remember the other one. But yeah, they had different... the Fruit Loops. It was a fruit ale.
And you know, not to correct the Bearded Beerman, it's actually Kush.
Kush, thank you. Good point. Because, yeah, it's more of a... So I'm assuming this will be a much more danky beer. Ooh, it even says now with real dank. We are looking at Wayman Cologne malts, Mosaic hops, Galaxy hops. Ooh, all my favorites. Experimental hop. Experimental 07270.
It doesn't even have a name.
Nope. There are so many new hops out there, and they just have numbers. So this is tons of tropical flavors. Also, not gluten-free.
Sorry, Brianna.
Yeah. This is coming in at 8.5%. And at time of filming, this is 1 month and 2 weeks. So still pretty fresh. So, all right. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that smells really good.
All right. Well, let's see what kind of color we get on that. Ooh. A little bit of a green. Well, not really a green. Yeah, good color. Dark in the sense of not see-through. Wow, just getting that into a glass, it really is releasing a lot of those aromas.
That smells really good.
Yeah, that fruit is coming out. And as you can see, not much head stayed with this thing. A little bit of a lacing. But yeah, slight orange color. Hazy. Good carbonation.
The bubble trails. That smell.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's like a tropical fruit basket.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's not as danky as I was expecting.
Mm-mm. Yeah, the smell is much stronger than the taste.
It's almost kind of more of a West Coast. Let's see. Oh, well, if I would have read the beer facts before, a true West Coast collaboration with the buddies at Moonranker. Go Auburn! 100% Wayman Collog malts attributes with the golden color, solid malt foundation. Then they rolled in the straight Kush hop blend of the Mosaic, Galaxy, and the Experimental.
Do they just make this stuff up?
I think they do. They've been drinking the product too much. I think that's how you have to come up with the name, is you gotta drink it and go, ah, yes. Oh yeah, they worked really well with balancing out those hops. You get a little bit of that Mosaic attributes, the Galaxy, which with being a fan of the Stardust, you probably could pick up more of the Galaxy.
And it's smooth. It's not like there's a little bit of a fruity flavor in your mouth, and it's not too. Yeah, it's pretty good.
And But you still get that decent rind finish on it, but it's not overpowering.
I like that description. Rind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sucking on the end of that orange.
Learn the terminology.
But I think we're going to sip on this for a little bit, see what the little temperature change does, and come back with you on some thoughts. Cheers. All right, well, we let this one finish off its thoughts, and as we can see, Aaron
Finish it off.
He finished it off. So, do you have any thoughts that you want to share?
No, not much. I mean, it definitely changes the flavor once it gets a little bit warmer. You can start to taste a little bit. Definitely, I still have the lingering flavor in my mouth right now.
Yeah, this one, I like that.
Kind of like a good cigar.
Yeah, oh. At some point we're going to do cigars and beer pairing. You know what? For the fourth one in this pack, and the $27 I spent on that 4-pack, it's been worth it. Especially after dragging it out over several weeks and being able to share it with multiple people. It's very good. I like the flavor. It's consistent. I'm going to give this a 3 beards. Because, yeah, it's still well above good. If you see it, check it out. If you can, go down to their tap house and check that out. Oh, well, that was good. All right. Next, we're going in a completely different direction. We're going to go check out Sam Adams, because we are in October, or at least we are now that we're filming. So it's Octoberfest season. And we are going for their Mirtzer. It's a 5.3%, a lager, 16 IBUs. And this is notched in January, but I don't know why. Well, hopefully that means it's good until January. Oh, another one of those stupid barcodes. Well, I've had it 3 weeks, so we're going to go with somewhere around a month and a half. Oh, very malty.
Oh, definitely. Such a difference between that last one.
Yeah. Yeah, we may be drinking this slowly, or I'll get some water out. I have a burnt orange. At least we get a little bit of a head on that. Yep, off-white head. A little bit of compact bubbles, but it's breaking up pretty quickly.
It's like a snow globe.
Lots of carbonation in there. It's doing a nice little dance of the bubbles. Picking up kind of like raisins or dates on the nose. And then a lot of punching of the malts.
Yeah, but it's hard to compare to the last one. I mean,
yeah, it's a completely different beast. Probably should have saved the IPA for after, but there you go. That's why we drink it slowly, to allow the palate to adjust. A little bit of bread notes. Yeah, I think we're going to have to drink on this to allow our mouths to settle before I can actually give you much of a definite flavor on that. I like the mouthfeel. It's got a little bit of a cream to it, but not over. Well, I'm going to leave you confused and come back to you with something similar to knowledge. Be right back. Well, back with this one. And again, Aaron beat me to the finish line. But after giving our taste buds a chance to recover from the hop blasts, It's not bad. It's a good Oktoberfest. I think I'm still leaning that I like the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest better. But in all fairness, they were also doing a collaboration with the oldest Märzer creator in the world. So it's kind of hard to compare. Definitely better than Ballast Point was. This has flavor all the way through. You're not getting bored with this one. And you were saying that this actually has good flavor near the end.
Yeah, as it got warmed up, it was definitely creamier, tastier, mellow, like mellow.
But
it was good.
Picking up kind of wheat bread on the finish now, or on the nose. And yeah, good flavor. Still getting that slightly dateness on it with that taste of almost sweetness, and then it's not there. But just really, really good on the top. One beard because it is definitely above good. That's nice. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that bite at the very end. So, if you have time, go pick up some. Try it. Leave a comment. Yeah, there you go. So, last up for this evening. Well, maybe. Potentially, there's more to come. Should we try that other one before we ruin our taste buds with a stout?
Which one?
The Jim Beam.
Let's do it.
All right. So I picked this up today. And I was not going to pick it up because I picked up their reserve last year and was not super thrilled with it. But this is a collaboration with Jim Beam. And I don't know if you can really call it a collaboration if all you're doing is taking your beer and putting it in somebody else's barrels. Somehow that doesn't sound right. Okay, but yeah, so they're brewing their beer, fermenting their beers in Beam barrels. So you're going to get some more of the vanilla and the toastiness. And what I was saying, I wasn't going to pick it up, but I had, I'm going to say probably 15 different people in the last 2 weeks ask me about it, if I was going to try it. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'm going to pick it up and I'll try it. And I got the 12 pack, so I can give a couple bottles away. And it was
still a budget beer?
$13 for a 12 pack. That's just over $1 a beer. It's not bad, but it is a Budweiser product. So there you go. I guess your taste buds, we'll have to make that clear. Half a can or a whole bottle?
I'll take a whole one.
All right.
I have to admit, I'm afraid to smell Budweiser.
That looks like it's on the inside. Clean glass for you.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm going to even use a Budweiser pint glass for it. So, definitely a better color than your normal Budweiser. Very clean head. Lots of tight bubbles. About a finger and a half of head. This is at 6.2%. Copper color, lager.
6.2, huh?
Yeah. So definitely a little bit higher than your normal. So for $1 a beer at 6.2, I'm going to call that a decent budget. Head breaks down pretty quickly. It's amazing how switching from a glass set to give you aromas to a pint glass, you do get a lot less noise.
Yeah. But honestly, I smelled it in the bottle and I couldn't really smell much.
So picking up a little bit of the malts. You know, cheers to you. the standard Budweiser light on the mouth. But something that the normal Budweiser does not have is, I think, called flavor. But I think I shot myself in the foot again with a super malty beer, followed by this.
Yeah, I think I'd have to judge it compared to a regular Budweiser, and it actually has more flavor than a typical Budweiser.
Yeah, and I haven't had a Budweiser in this house for 200 subscribers now. So, there you go. But,
Man, look at all that carbonation.
yeah, that's just disturbing. That's all could be inside of you if you drink it straight out of the bottle. But, yep. We're going to sip on this, listen to some tunes, and come back with something. Well, we'll be back, and we have been sipping on this for quite a while. And for a Budweiser product, it's really not bad. I don't know if I would say it's good, but it's got a good flavor. You get the vanilla, you get the oak, you get that rye. And if you add a little bit of bourbon to it, take a little sip and drink it, improves it quite a bit. I don't think it's worthy of a beard, but if you can find somebody to split a six-pack with you, it might be worth the money. So, check it out. What do you think?
Concur.
Concur. There you go. Well, last up, before we can't think straight, we are going to go back to Stone's Brewery. Another love-hate, but typically a love, especially in their stouts. So this is their 2018 WOOT Stout. An ale brewed with pecans, wheat, rye, and 1/4 aged in a bourbon barrel. 11.5%. And of course, there is a whole story on the back. And yeah, I'm not feeling it tonight. So pick it up, try it out. Or maybe I'll edit in later me reading it with a cigar and a fire. Oh, you can smell the alcohol in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows what's going on? Anything else? All right, get that out of the way. All right, so we are going to pour this stout. Very dark.
Yeah.
Little bit of head, very caramel in color. Here, have a little more foam.
That's nice.
And always, they've got some great artwork on it. Wow, the roasted malts. I'm picking up some nuts, but I'm not sure I would call them pecans, but... And as you can see, the head is gone. But that's very expected with a 11% beer. The caramel. Almost like a still cooking caramel. Got that bake smell to it. Oh. Nose is failing, so here's to the mouth. Cheers. Definitely boozy.
Yes. I've had more boozier, but
Oh, yes.
definitely boozy.
Oh, that's nice. You could chug it, but I would not recommend it.
What percent did you say that was? 11?
11.5.
That's not bad for 11.
Slight vanilla. Mostly I'm just picking up a lot of the roasted malts with the alcohol. This one will probably be better as it warms up and more of the alcohol evaporates. And this isn't really super cold either. Maybe 50, 60 degrees. Picking up some sweetness now, though. It's kind of odd having a stout where there is no coffee notes whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the smell of a bourbon barrel.
That tastes good with the pretzel.
Definitely getting creamier as it's warmed up. A lot smoother also. Well, we're going to drink this in peace and give you a final thought when we have a thought. Cheers. Well, final thoughts for the night and on the beer. This is a strong beer. Definitely recommended 12 ounces for 2 people. It started off boozy, and it held on to it for a long time. It's definitely subtled a little bit. Still getting a lot of that bourbon barrel. It's almost overpowering everything else. But as it's warmed up, it's a lot more creamy on the mouth. A lot of the roasted malt flavors. It's a really good beer. I like it. Not sure if combining it with other beers for the evening was the best play for the beer. But I don't have any complaints against it. Do you have any complaints on it?
No, it's definitely one bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see drinking a 6-pack of this really quickly.
No.
But I've been trying to figure out what kind of rating I should give it. It is not their Russian Imperial Stout from winter of 2017, which I gave 5 beards to. That was just... but it's very good. I'm going to give it a 2 beards, and I don't think that's just... It's fair to it, but right now that's what it's going to do. I think I'm going to pick up another one, try it again on its own at some point, and hopefully I'll make another video on it and we can compare it. But if any of you have tried it, leave some comments below. Let us know what you think. And I'm going to be drinking on this probably for a little bit longer. But, yeah. So, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Tell your friends. Share it with everyone you know. And thank you again to all of you for getting me over 300 subscribers. I am definitely in awe and very humbled by your guys' graciousness to watch me do what I do. And thank you, Aaron, for coming on and hanging out and having some, I hope, good beers.
Yeah.
And
I give the show 5 beards.
woohoo! Yeah. So, remember, every beer is like a good book. You got to crack it open to find out what's inside. Cheers to ya.